Hello and welcome everybody. This is the second game of the day of the Platinum Cup 2025 Bankers Sports Festival organized by Leo Entertainment Sports Management and Fusion Sports. And let's go down to the center of the field for the toss. Prantor Dash Onoy with the two captains.
It's all important toss for the match 2 on this day, on this sunny Friday, and we're here at the ULAB campus for the Platinum Cup 2025 arranged by the Leo Sports Entertainment and Fusion Sports. And we have the match 2, MTB versus NCC Bank. The two captains from there, Shahabuddin Rana from MTB and from NCC, it's Moshir Miraj with the match official, Mr. Asad, who will have the coin. And who will gonna flip that? Yes, Moshir Miraj has the coin and it's a flip. Here is the call and it's tails. So Moshir Miraj from NCC Bank winning the toss. So what do you decide to do?
ব্যাট ফার্স্ট স্যার
Any particular decision?
না পিচ আসলে এখনো খেলার জন্য যথেষ্ট ভালোই আছে আমি মনে করি, কারণ সকালে একটা ম্যাচ দিয়েছে। আমরা আসলে ব্যাটিংটাই নিতে চাচ্ছি, কারণ আমার টিমে ব্যাটিং মানে কন্ডিশনটা আসলে ডেভেলপ করার জন্য এবং ভালো মনে করি ব্যাটিং করতে পারবে সবাই।
কত স্কোর এক্সপেক্ট করছেন এরকম পিচে?
তো আসলে খুব টাফ, বাট আমরা লাস্ট ম্যাচ আমরা যেটা খেলেছি আমরা চেষ্টা করব তার থেকে অনেক বেটার করার এবং অপোনেন্টকে ভালো একটা টার্গেট দেওয়ার জন্য। লাস্ট ম্যাচে যেটা হয়েছে সেটা আসলে আমাদের ব্যাটিং একটা দুর্বলতা ছিল। আমি মনে করি এবার ভালো খেলবো, আশা করি 120 কিংবা 130 জায়গায় ফাইটিং স্কোর।
সো প্রথমে ব্যাটিং করছেন আপনি, 120-130 যদি আশা করেন, পিচটা একটু স্লো হতে পারে পরের সাইডে। সো ওই সাইড থেকে যদি বলি যে গত ম্যাচ থেকে কিরকম মাইন্ডসেটে পরিবর্তন হয়েছে আপনাদের, কিংবা এই ম্যাচে কোনো পরিবর্তন নিয়ে নেমেছেন কিনা?
পরিবর্তন আছে, সেটা হচ্ছে আমার গত ম্যাচে যে টপ অর্ডার ব্যাটসম্যান ছিল ওবায়দুর এবং আমার বোলিংয়ের অপশনে একটা ছিল, আমি দুইটা প্লেয়ার চেঞ্জ হয়েছে, মেহেদি এবং এর পরিবর্তে আমার বাপ্পি এবং আব্দুল ফাত্তাহ দুইটা ইন করেছে, দুইটা চেঞ্জ।
থ্যাংক ইউ, থ্যাঙ্কস ফর দ্য ইনফরমেশন অ্যান্ড গুড লাক ইন দিস ম্যাচ। শাহাবুদ্দিন রানা, টস জিতলে কি এনসিসির মতো ব্যাটিংটাই চুজ করতেন?
থ্যাংক ইউ। আসলে আমরা ব্যাটিংটা নিয়ে আমাদের প্ল্যান ছিল। সো এখন আমরা বোলিং পেয়েছি, আমরা প্ল্যানিং করবো যে বোলিং কীভাবে এনসিসিকে যত কম রানে আটকানো যায়, এটা আমাদের জন্য বেটার চেজিং করার জন্য।
গত ম্যাচটা দুর্দান্ত ছিল, ডেফিনেটলি ভালো একটা স্টার্ট পেয়েছেন এই টুর্নামেন্টে, এবং যত প্রোগ্রেস হবে এই টুর্নামেন্টটা ডেফিনেটলি আরও কঠিন কঠিন প্রতিপক্ষ আসবে। সো তার আগে এই ম্যাচটা জয় কতটা গুরুত্বপূর্ণ?
আসলে প্রতিটা ম্যাচই জয় অনেক গুরুত্বপূর্ণ। তো আমরা ম্যাচ বাই ম্যাচ খেলি, ইনশাল্লাহ ম্যাচ বাই ম্যাচ আমরা শেষ করতে চাই এই টুর্নামেন্ট।
কোনো পরিবর্তন গত ম্যাচ থেকে?
হ্যাঁ, দুইটা পরিবর্তন আমাদের, বাইজিৎ এবং সিজার।
Okay, thank you. Good luck for this match. So here is the toss update from the toss center for the second match of this day, where NCC Bank captain Moshir Miraj winning the toss and he elects to bat first.
NCC Bank, they won the toss and decided to bat first. This is the second time they are batting first. In their first game against Citibank, they batted first and scored just over 60, lost that match by 7 wickets. Now they need to come back, they need to bounce back in this game to be alive in this tournament, the Platinum Cup 2025 Bankers Sports Festival organized by Leo Entertainment Sports Management and Fusion Sports. And the first game won by Citibank convincingly by 63 runs against Eastern Bank PLC. They hadn't a good day today. Eastern Bank won their first game against Bragg Bank PLC. They chased a very little total in their first game. Now today their target was 141, but they are way behind to get that over the line. Excellent victory for Citibank, and 2 victories back to back for Citibank PLC, and they're alive in this tournament. In their first 2 games they lost, and then the third and fourth game they won. Third game against NCC Bank, and fourth game Today, early in the morning, they played against Eastern Bank PLC and won that game by 63 runs. So they're in a very good position in the point table. On the other hand, MTB just played one game. They won against Citibank. They bowled out Citibank for 98 runs in their first game. And they scored 126 runs in their first game for 6 wickets as well. And Mutual Trust Bank's keeper Shahabuddin Rana, he will definitely eye to get early wickets of NCC Bank in the power play, which is very important for every team to get early wickets in the power play, restricting a low total as low as possible. And dear viewers, you were watching the game from ULEP Cricket Ground, beautiful ground, and just beside the ground you will see lots of trees over there, which produces lots of oxygen and also gentle breeze through the air, so you can feel relaxed here in this ground. Though today hot and sunny weather, so not a perfect condition for playing cricket, but still the players are playing because of their passion and dedication. NCC Bank skipper Mushir Rahman, he won the toss and chose to bat first. Let's see, can NCC Bank bounce back in this game against a strong bowling lineup of Mutual Trust Bank. Here we go, the first delivery. Slip in position, driven, firmly driven through the offside, in between two fielders, the ball racing towards the boundary line. What a brilliant way to start off the innings. That's excellent. Fatah, senior cricketer from the side, excellent way to start of the proceedings. This time good delivery and dealt with the defense. This is very important that you have to judge every delivery, which one is loosener and which one is good delivery, and you have to respect the good deliveries and hit away in those looseners. This is a good delivery, just maintaining the proper channel into the middle stump line. This time down the leg, just glances the ball down the leg, but straight to the fielder. Back-to-back dot deliveries produced by the bowler. I'm Rosal Ahmed from the com box, and now Ahmed bin Pervez, the evergreen commentator, joins the com box. Welcome, Pervez.
Thank you very much, Rosal. Thank you for holding the fort, and I think you deserve a lunch break. There's lunch provided out there thanks to the organizers, Leo Entertainment, Sports Management, as well as Fusion Sports, organizing this tournament, the Platinum Cup 2025. A few new teams, a few teams which have proven how strong they can be, MTB being one of them. NCC Bank, of course, new into the scene, but will try to make an impression. Inward movement. Asadur Rahman says no, there is a slip in place. So right from the get-go, Habib Talukdar getting some swing, some movement. A.K. Abdul Fattah starting off proceedings. Well bowled once again. Habib Talukdar consistently getting that inward movement, which makes it even tougher for the batter. So after the first over, NCC 5 for no loss. NCC Bank starting 11, Mutual Trust Bank, their starting 11s as well. Quite a few renowned names there. Mutual Trust Bank, their skipper Shahabuddin Rana, a very prominent face. AKZ Shipon as well, Firoz Mahmood. Quite a few impressive cricketers here for Mutual Trust Bank and NCC Bank as well. They've brought in a squad who are still learning in the process. They're still new into the arena. Gradually, maybe with time, they'll understand how corporate cricket goes and will gradually improve on their team. Did not have the best of starts in this tournament. Were easily beaten by Citibank. Will try to make a comeback here. They won the toss, elected to bat first. Let's see how far they can go this time. Cesar is the new bowler.
Yeah, like before against Citibank, they won the toss and elected to bat first and bowled out for just 60 odd runs against Citibank. And now they doesn't want to replicate their innings here in this match. They need to win the game against a strong bowling lineup, Mutual Trust Bank. That's a good delivery, just swinging back into the right-handed batter, though a single taken.
Good start, good cricket all over. Did not expect that single to be taken. It was just a small little push into the covers and nicely judged by both the batters, picking up a single from the first delivery. Abdul Fattah, yet to get off the mark, is back on strike. And Cesar, he can move the ball into the right-handed batter as well. We've seen that in the previous match.
Cesar, left-arm medium bowler, still sleep in place. Oh, this time just way down the leg. And he's gone. Oh, caught behind, instant taken. My God. From this view, I first initially thought that wouldn't go to the straight to the wicket keeper. A.K. Abdul Fattah, he's gone for duck. Like Virat Kohli yesterday in the first two games. Parvez?
Yeah. If he hears that, he'll be very happy that you're comparing him to Virat Kohli. But nonetheless, not the best of starts for NCC Bank, and they've lost their opener. Abdul Fattah gone for a duck. Mushur Rahman, the new batter in. 137.5 is his strike rate. And if they've seen what Citibank did in the previous game, of course, they'd also want to score at around 130-40. Could be a tough total here to chase, especially with light fading off in the end. Just look at that replay. There was an under edge, an inside edge, and then the ball was swinging in the air. Good take from Firoz Mahmood behind the wicket. Cesar comes in, straight away picks up a wicket now. New batter in Moshur Miraj Rahman alongside Najib Mahmood. The captain has brought himself up at number 3. An important position here. Just the 6 runs on the board. Cesar is having a good time. We've seen quite a few left-arm fast bowlers today on show. Citibank had 2. Now we see Mutual Trust Bank have 2 of their own as well, and they're doing well from both ends.
Especially I have to mention Imon Ahmed from Citibank. Excellent bowler, and he maintained proper line and length, and also he has some variations as well. Now Cesar got the wicket in the second delivery. Oh, this time slashed it away over the hands of the fielder. Excellent square drive.
That's a beautiful connection from Moshur Miraj straight away. I think he likes the pace that Cesar is coming in and bowling at him. The quicker you bowl in this kind of a wicket, if the batter can hit it over the infield, there will be runs. Nicely slashed it over the fielder's head. No one in the deep. So 4 to kickstart his innings.
Good way, no doubt about that. Moshiur Miraz Rahman, the skipper of NCC Bank. Oh, swinging. Excellent swing. Swinging down the leg side. Extra run for NCC Bank.
Cesar will be encouraged by the movement he got, but the start point was on leg stump and then it moved further away. So you like to pitch the ball within the middle stump or maybe even off stump and then get the ball to come in. That way he could beat the batter. Moshiur Miraj looks like a confident batter here and the skipper of the team, so he will have to shoulder a lot of responsibility.
Now this time just bat and pad close together, defended that ball straight to the fielder. That's why he won't get any run.
If you have a look at the bowler, Cesar, he's got a good run up, smooth action, good release point as well, trying to keep the seam upright to get that inward movement to the right-handed batter. This is a challenge nonetheless. It's a decent start for NCC, 10 for 1.
Cesar, oh, once again, just a shaping away from the right-handed batter. Though it was too far away, that's wide. Extra runs are coming for NCC Bank. It's a dot, rather. No run from this delivery. Last ball of the second over. Cesar, he will be happy to get a wicket, but no, that was into the slot and like a tracer bullet from Moshiur Rahman Miraz. 2 overs gone, 15 for 1 NCC.
Lovely timing there by the captain himself, Moshiur Miraj Rahman. Not the easiest of shots to play, straight down the ground, on the rise, on the up, against a bowler who's swinging it. Really good to see. 8 of 4. He's got a very good start here. After 2, it's 15 for 1, of course. Projected score 150. NCC would love to get to that.
Definitely. Why not? They will be eyeing for a victory here in this game to bounce back in this tournament, the Platinum Cup 2025 Bankers Sports Festival, organized by Leo Entertainment Sports Management and Fusion Sports. Down the leg, just a gentle touch of the bat and all the way for 4. Excellent start of the over from Najib Mahmood Rakin.
This is very good from NCC Bank. They've seen the team batting first in the previous game. Citibank went on to score 140. Did not have such an explosive start. Comparatively, they've lost a wicket, yes, of Abdul Fattah, but these two together look like a very, very solid partnership. If they can make use of the power plays, there will be an opportunity to get to 150, who knows.
Better start from the first game. This time defended with the vertical bat. And one thing from my observation, these batters, especially Rakin, he's dealing with boundaries and with the looseners, and also just respect the good deliveries. Oh, this time once again just rises the ball from the back of length.
Yeah, well pointed out, Rosel. And even having a look at that particular shot from the batter, doesn't have the biggest of backlifts, but he goes nicely behind the line of the ball, plays it with a straight bat whenever he wants to defend. So that's proper basics for everyone, for the viewers who are watching. This is how you defend.
Absolutely. Once again, this time kept it low And still he defended it. That's amazing from Rakin, no doubt about that. He just properly read the length from this wicket, and wicket is better today, and that was very tricky in the previous week.
Surely was. And Habib Talukdar maintaining a good line against Rakin at the moment.
Oh, this time miscued. Here's the thigh, I think, but he will get a single. No, it's off the bat. But with the naked eye, I thought it hits the thigh of Rakin.
Rakin moves on to 11 with that. NCC Bank 20 for 1. The captain is back on strike. Moshur Miraj Rahman.
Last ball of the third over. Oh, once again kept it low, just moving away from the right-handed batter. And at that time he defended it. 3 gone, 20 for 1. Cesar in his first over got 1 wicket, though bit expensive, went for 10 runs. Oh, no footwork on that shot from Najib Mahmood Rakin.
And then he was shadowing the kind of shot that he actually wanted to play through the covers. But even to play that, exactly that's what you need to do. Plant your front foot up front and then go for that shot. Cesar again maintaining a very good channel outside the off stump. We've seen that in the previous over as well. Rakin on 11 of 11, striking at 100 strike rate.
He was shadowing that. He would go for cover drive this time down the leg. 1 extra run to NCC. They wouldn't mind this kind of extra runs, don't they?
Absolutely, won't mind as long as the runs are coming, and a few extras being given by the 2 fast bowlers from both ends. Just sliding down the leg on this occasion. Is he still going over the wicket or coming in round the wicket? I think he's changing his channel here, Cesar. Wants to target the stumps, create an angle inward towards the right-handed batter.
Now around the wicket, Cesar to Moshior. Oh, this time with the full straight front foot from Moshir Miraj Rahman, but he couldn't connect it because he wasn't on the line.
Playing away from the body. Good take from the keeper behind the stumps, but it was quite wide actually. The umpire had to decide whether or not to call it a legal delivery. He decides to go in favor of the bowler.
Oh, slower delivery, took the pace off Cesar. Excellent bowling and a very intelligent piece of bowling from Cesar. Just a 3 dot deliveries in this over, 1 wide, and he is stealing the show for Mutual Trust Bank, no doubt about that. Good comeback as well in the first over, though he got 1 wicket, but bit expensive.
Yeah, still has a slip in place, so want to see if he can swing the ball away from the right-handed batter.
Exactly. That's what he need to do. This time angling into the right-handed batter. Deceived by the bowler Cesar. No run. 4 dot deliveries in this over.
This time he cramped him for room. I think exactly the reason why he came on round the wicket. So he doesn't give the batter any room outside the off. Will target his body. Will try to keep it within the stumps. Moshur Miraj, he was 8 of 4 and has now played 4 dot deliveries. So slight pressure on the batter at the moment.
Oh, shot! Sweet sound of the bat. And there is a humongous one over the side screen for a maximum.
One of the best shots of the day so far. For those of you watching us on the social platforms, through the Platinum Cup's social platforms and Leo Entertainment, Sports Entertainment, this is a big form of entertainment. That is a huge six, beautifully struck. We need to look for another ball. What a start from NCC Bank. Just the 1 wicket down. Moshur Miraj, the skipper, and Najib Rakeen as well, both looking in good touch. And the ploy that MTB had to bring in two fast bowlers from both ends hasn't worked so far for them. Current run rate is 7.3, which is pretty healthy, which means they could actually go close to 150, exactly 146.
Right, and I was thinking about that too, that Shahabuddin Rana, he might just take the responsibility to a spinner in the next over. That's what he was thinking about, and a little bit chit chat with the bowler that don't bowl too full. Last ball of the fourth over. Down the leg. Poor delivery. That's a wide.
And that's the problem if you come around the wicket as a left-handed bowler. If you cannot control the angle, more often than not, you might concede a wide, and that's exactly what happened with MTB again. The captain going and talking to the bowler. He is in a bit of pressure. Conceded 10 from the first, 9 of this over already. Couple of wides, a 6 being hit of him. Trying to rebowl the final delivery of the over.
Still slip in place. Played upishly, but finds a single from deep third. 4 gone. NCC 30 for 1.
Rosal, are you octopus Paul or not? The captain, I think, is bringing in a spinner.
Yes, octopus ball. That was famous back in 2010 FIFA World Cup, right? Spain won in that World Cup, and Spain lost first game against Switzerland, if I'm not wrong. And the repetition of that World Cup actually happened in 2022. Argentina lost against Saudi Arabia, and then they won the World Cup.
Who's going to win the next one?
From the core of my heart, I just want to see Portugal to be the champion of 2026, because Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's my idol, and I want to see him with a trophy, World Cup trophy, because he is almost very end to his career.
He'll be 42 by the time the World Cup comes in, but at the moment it's Shipon who's in. Not a lot of turn, darting it in, but well played as well. A good single take and appreciated by his teammates at the NCC dugout. They've made a bright start here.
Leg bye from the very first delivery of the fifth over. Current run rate is good, almost 7.5. This time just he wanted to defend that, but the ball went to the short fine.
They'll have to be careful, cover their stumps properly, not thrust their pad in front.
Oh, this time straight to the fielder. Goodness me, what have you done? And even Najib Mahmood Rakin can't believe that.
Almost standing in disbelief here, the batter. It was such a soft dismissal, and right away, a left arm spinner comes on. Oh, he's very hard on himself, hitting his helmet with the handle of his bat there. Rakin, he knows he got the start, going for 11. Shahabuddin Rana picks up a nice catch there. AKZ Shipon right away picking up a wicket. So NCC Bank lose their second. Mojumdar Minar is the new batter in. MTB got a flying start to this tournament, the Platinum Cup 2025, winning their first match against a very strong Citibank, and this is their second match in the tournament, going head to head against NCC Bank, who lost their first game. Just for the viewers' reference, NCC Bank, they've won the toss, elected to bat first. They were looking well placed, the partnership between Rakin and Miraj Rahman, taking them to a nice position within the power plays. But then, in comes AKZ Shipon and picks up a wicket.
Pretty much identical with the first game. Citibank started very well and then started to lose wickets after 4 overs. And this time NCC Bank, they're doing the same, losing wickets and also slowing down the run rate. Shipon, good delivery from him, just going down the leg, full length, forcing the batter to defend.
He doesn't look for turn, AKZ Shipon, always trying to keep the batters guessing, pitching it within middle and middle leg, just like that, and keeping the batters honest. If you want to go big, you have to go against the angle. Sometimes that brings up a leading edge. It's bowled well, Shipon. Just that one leg by from this over so far.
Oh, this is full and wide and driven nicely straight to the fielder. And that's the end of the over. 5 gone. NCC 31 for 2. Just 1 run came from the previous over. Excellent start from AKZ Shipon.
Fully happy, satisfied with his lunch. Prantor Dashono is back here. What did you have? Chicken?
Yes, loads of chicken. And for that, it's kind of energetic.
I'll have to
Down
complain
there.
to the organizers. did you take somebody else's chicken as well?
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. Because Rosal is having a break and having that lunch heavily loaded with chicken. It's time to rethink about our lunch and to take it again after this short prayer break, I guess. It's going to happen after a few overs. So, the blessings of Jummah Day to all. It's a fun Friday. It's a fun outing here at the Bankers Corporate Tournament. Wide outside off. AKZ Shipon starts off with a wide. And a sleep is there. This is very significant because you can't get to see any sort of slip fielders for the Pacers more often in this tournament and in any corporate tournament. So it's a good start. It's an attacking approach from MTB.
And they have a slip in place as well.
Yes, it's very much significant because Nahid Hassan Tushar bowling in a good line and length, having that extra bit of bounce and carry. So if the batters get to just fall behind of his pace with that awkward bounce from the pitch, it can be straight to the slip fielder. It's good thinking behind of that, because 2 down already NCC Bank, so they would like to attack and attack more. Ambitious shot, just failed to finish.
Yeah, that kept low. Tad bit slower as well. Maybe the batter went very quickly onto that shot. The timing wasn't there at all. If you were in the NCC dugout, would you take 32 for 2 within the power plays?
Based on the previous match performance, I would definitely take that. Take that as a positive start, as a positive approach from the batters, from our batters. They need to capitalize a bit from here, because almost the end of the power play. You are on 32 now on board, so you would like to try a bit more to score at least 35, 38, 40 runs within the power play, except losing wickets. That's very important.
They would have taken 40 from the power play, I think, with the loss of 2 wickets. That should be fine. The last couple of overs, I think the MTB bowlers and fielders have pulled things back in a big way. They've done well. The spinner, Shipon, and also the faster bowlers from the other end.
Tries that pull, but it goes in the opposite direction. Loose shot, I must say. He was nowhere there, but somehow they managed to take a single at last.
Good sportsmanship being shown there from the opposition. The MTB fielders straight away running towards the batter, asking him if everything's all right. Of course, any injury related to the head region is deemed as dangerous. It was good sportsmanship being shown. Entire tournament has been played in very good spirits here, the Platinum Cup 2025.
Down the leg, no ball signaled, not even a wide, so there will be a free hit. Now this is the moment, the exact moment where you can just have that momentum by your name, and that's a big opportunity for the batter, Majumdar Minar.
Absolutely. Just when it looked like Nahid Hassan Tushar was pulling out a very good oversteps, gives an opportunity to the batter to go big. So this is the free hit delivery.
Misses the opportunity. Majumdar Minar going back to his back, tries that pull or tries that hook shot, but eventually just managed to have that uppercut shadow, but misses it completely.
I think at least should have caught bat to ball. At least could not capitalize on the free hit at all. Nahid Hassan Tushar might consider himself lucky that maybe Majumdar Minar is on strike and not Moshur Miraj Rahman.
Brilliantly bowled. Somehow managed to defend. It's 34 for 2 NCC Bank after the power play. So here is the signal. The end of power play, the mandatory power play of 6 overs. 34 for 2 NCC. Kind of a healthy start compared to their previous outing against Citibank. And from that momentum, Citibank PLC just won the first match of this day, posing a signal of getting back into form so quickly, Citibank PLC. So now NCC Bank needs to find a way to get out from here. AKZ Shipon will continue. Oh, keeps it very low and tight. No rooms. And the batter Moshur Miraj Rahman, who will like to be in the no ball time, the free hit time, just misses out completely. Oh, huge appeal. And it's given. It's been given by the umpire. Has the final say, the on-field umpire, and it was kind of a straight. It was coming into the pads very clearly, and I think he was just in front of that off stick.
Moshur Miraj Rahman walks back. Another wicket to fall for NCC Bank. The bowler AKZ Shipon picking up his second. Miraj gone for 15. NCC Bank 34 for 3 from 6.2 overs, as we're now having a look at the batting card. Rakin with 11. Abdul Fattah for a duck. Moshur Miraj Rahman, the captain, just got out right now. Mojumdar Minar, the other batter who's not out. So 6.2 overs done. 34 for 3. NCC Bank winning the toss, batting first. This is the Platinum Cup 2025. And the players and the officials head out for a break, a prayer break. And after that, we'll be back very, very soon. Don't go anywhere. The bowling card as well here. Habib Talukdar, couple of overs for him. No wicket. Cesar with 1 wicket. So overall, MTB have done a good job to restrict NCC Bank to 34 for 3 from 6.2 overs. Here's the bowling card once again. AKZ Shipon picking up 2 wickets, has not conceded a single run yet, so he's been the pick of the bowlers. Time to head out for the prayer break as we have a look at the match summary here. NCC Bank 34 for 3 after 6.2 overs. We'll be back very soon after the prayer break. We're back after the prayer break. This is a Super Friday here at the ULAB Cricket Ground. The Platinum Cup 2025 is entering its business end. The double header, the second match of the day being played between NCC Bank and Mutual Trust Bank. NCC Bank won the toss, elected to bat first. The two batters heading towards the wicket again after that short break. Before the break happened, the power plays were over. 6 overs and a few deliveries were bowled of the 7th as well, and 3 wickets were down. Just 34 runs on the board for NCC. They will have a new batter in the crease. And MTB Bank, of course, after that team huddle, will also enter the pitch. The two umpires in there as well. This is a very sunny afternoon here at the ULAB Cricket Ground. You're watching us all through the social platforms of Leo Entertainment Sports Management in YouTube, and of course the Platinum Cup page in Facebook. MTB played 1-1-1, and NCC Bank, on the other hand, yet to register a win in this tournament. Back in the com box, Prantor Dashonoy and Ahmed bin Parvez. The two of us will accompany you throughout the NCC Bank batting innings. We also have Rosal Ahmed alongside us, who will be coming in at some point. We had an opportunity to talk to the MTB captain unofficially a while ago, and he mentioned that he started off with his faster bowlers, but as soon as he saw that the batters were getting comfortable, he brought in spin in the form of AKZ Shipon, and he alone has already run through the top order, picked up a couple of wickets, yet to concede a single run from his 1.2 overs. So very impressive start from the left-arm spinner. The new batter has arrived, Rashidul Haq Bappi, right-handed batter. Current run rate 5.37 at the moment. More of the spin, Prantor.
Yes, that's the obvious thing you can expect. Spin from both ends. Not so very far away from here. So the third ball after the prayer break. Oh, as straight as possible. It was curving in. AKZ Shopon starts on point.
Has to be on point. So far has not conceded a single run. It's tremendous bowling.
Oh, tries to make that room for that cut. But look at the bowling from AKZ Shipon. It was quick, it was sharp, and again curving in towards Rashidul Haq Bappi. Flighted a bit, but the result is the same. 3 consecutive dots.
Look at the start point of where Shipon delivers his balls in. He's making the best use of the pitch, going very wide of the crease, and then creating that angle towards the batter.
Try some different approach. Bappi shuffles a bit, but the result remains pretty much same. So a dot to finish the 7th one. It's 34 for 3 NCC.
We expected spin from both ends, but we see a fast bowler coming in. Naid Hassan Tushar, just a 1 over for him. 2 runs conceded. He bowled quick, was troubling the batters immediately.
One slip still there for Mojumdar Minar, but not the exact ball you were expecting. that outside off, but from there it's down the leg and conceded one leg bye.
Leg bye. So the first runs after the prayer break for NCC Bank, 35 for 3 after 7.1 overs, projected score of 98. They surely want to get that 3-figure mark.
Again, way outside leg. It is to be given a wide by any means of the new cricket rules, new wide rules in fact, which created a bit confusion among the spectators.
Tushar, as I mentioned before, wants to bowl quick, sometimes loses his radar. This one was way outside leg. We'll need to rectify that, try and target the stumps. This is a good wicket to bat on.
It's quite a same line, but this time way outside leg, and it was unreachable for the keeper. Conceded 5 runs, a wide and a boundary towards that deep fine.
This is not good bowling from Nahid Hassan Tushar, and of course the captain Rana might be thinking, was it the right decision or the right call to bring in a fast bowler right after a break? Maybe needs to warm up a bit before he comes in to bowl. Immediately the captain talks to him, asking him to maybe get closer to the stumps so that it doesn't drift down the leg. All he needs to do is keep it within the 4th stump corridor, or target the stumps at least. Rashidul Haq Bappi yet to get off the mark.
Oh, that awkward bounce right in front of him. It was testing, and it tasted Bappi pretty well.
It was rising like a wicket maybe in Adelaide or in Perth, where you can see this extra kind of bounce. A fast bowler's dream delivery from Nahid Hassan Tushar after a couple of wides, one of which went for the boundary as well. He's coming back.
Oh, a top edge. Difficult for the bowler to carry. And a thing can be seen, Parvez, that after that spin from other end, no spinners was being used immediately, but pace from the other end, and it's pretty much a bright sunshine, a very harsh one into the pitch, so the pitch might get a bit drenched, a bit broken, from where you could deploy your another spinner. Tries that pull. Another dot. NCC just tries to cope up with the situation.
Projected score has increased after that wide that went for the boundary. 107 now for NCC Bank, 41 for 3. The batter is not finding the middle of the bat. That should be a concerning factor for the NCC Bank batters at the moment.
And as well, not that much confident or comfortable. Oh, chance of a run out. That was desperate from Rashidul Bappi to get off the mark finally, but he has paired 8 to 9 deliveries now. It's getting so much difficult for NCC to cope up with the situation, to cope up with the brilliant bowling from Nahid Tushar and from the entire MTB bowling lineup. The last ball coming into your way. Tushar would like to end it in a high note.
Again on point there, Nahid Hassan Tushar. This has been a very long over from him, but finally comes to an end with a series of dot deliveries, finishes off the over. After 8 overs, it's 41 for 3 NCC Bank.
Spin from one end continues. It's kind of a slow restart from both the teams. Again, test style defend.
Batters is just trying to survive at the moment, not thinking even about the runs on the board. Maybe just thinking of playing out the 20 overs and take whatever comes their way. This time a bit of feet movement from the batter. Rashidul Haq Bappi hasn't looked convincing since he came onto the crease. Has played 10 deliveries already, yet to get off the mark. Even before that, he just needs to get something into the middle of the bat. That's what he's struggling to do against AKZ Shipon. Well bowled, squared him up altogether. Not an easy task for the batter right after the restart to refocus, to realign himself to the context of the game. Losing 3 wickets, NCC Bank starting to struggle now against the spin. Another dot.
Yeah, you are pointing about staying in the middle, not bothering of the runs been scored so far or where they should eye to score, because the nightmare of the last match might have been there in the head of NCC batters, and for that reason they are a bit watchful, a bit worried about that, and would like to keep wickets in hand and to score at least 80 to 90 odd runs. And whenever he gets off to a flyer with that high shot, it was demanding but at the same time ambitious against AKZ Shipon, and it costs his wicket. Timber, clean bowled, fourth one down for NCC, and Rashidul Haq Bappi going back to the pavilion without scoring.
The struggle continues for NCC Bank, losing their fourth. AKZ Shipon putting out a spinning clinic over here at the ULAB cricket ground. 3 wickets to his name, just conceded the single run. He'd want to keep on bowling from one end if possible, but there is a limit. A single bowler can't bowl more than 4 overs, or else he would have maybe asked the captain to give him a few more overs and might be picking up a lot of wickets, because he's been the chief distractor from the MTB Bank end. Oh, what a delivery. Beautiful flight, drifting in through the gate. Another batter has to depart. So the NCC Bank batting innings falling apart now. New batter in is Moniruzzaman Monir to accompany Mojumdar Minar here. They're still searching for some confidence here, the NCC Bank batters. AKZ Shipon will be bowling the final delivery of this successful over.
Kind of a delivery it was. Was like any airlines coming and coming to your doorsteps and just getting you away from your home towards the journey to the pavilion. Mojumdar Minar alongside Moniruzzaman Monir, who will face the first ball of the leggy. Kind of a new thing for us also, because Shariful Shoikot starts this leg spin for the very first time in this day, and at the same time in this tournament also. So something new for the batters also of NCC Bank. A short third is there for Moniruzzaman Monir. It's a very much interesting setup there by MTB. They're trying to squeeze those singles and doubles. Down the leg, it was there to be hit. just couldn't time it well, but it was well enough to reach the boundary fence, I guess. Good effort. Very good effort down there. Wide signaled, and I think 2 runs been taken with that run. So eventually 3 runs on board for NCC. So the short third and short fine leg is up, and Shariful Shoykot eyeing onto that leg stump or wide leg stump line to provoke Moniruzzaman Monir to go big with that flick shot, and for that reason the 2 fielders have been brought up to the circle, up inside the circle. So another dot, couple of dot deliveries, couple of wides also previously. But I think Shariful Shoykot is just trying to get his groove on. Wicket to wicket. A gentle googly. Not a quicker one. He is just using the cracks of the pitch pretty well. Now giving that width. Fielded brilliantly. After you just see that fielding effort, you won't be able to settle your mind that where I should play my shots. Last ball. Oh, that's a quicker one from Shariful Shoykot. Tremendous over and an eventful one. Eventually comes to an end. Only 5 runs given away by Shariful Shoykot. At the half stage of this match, it's 47 for 4 NCC. MTB is clearly ahead of the time. Another change in bowling, I guess, and it's the time to change in voice, where Rosal Ahmed joins me in the comm box.
Thank you very much, Prantor. Good afternoon as well.
I didn't greet you with that afternoon thing. I would like to think it as a morning. I would like to think it's a new start. Just like the NCC Bank batters, hoping that a toppage, a gentle toppage. So they need to restart from here. They need to think about a fresh start, definitely, like a day where you gain some advantage of waking up early. So it is a wake-up call for NCC batters.
Definitely, and they are struggling out there. Both the batters, Mojumdar Minar and Moniruzzaman Monir. This time, pitches into the off stump and no turn on that delivery. Just bat and pad close together, defended it.
They're trying to have spend some time in the middle.
Good delivery. Once again, picks up a single there. First 3 deliveries, dot, and then a single. Minar back on strike. 5 deliveries, and he didn't open his account as well. Once again, tried to play the ball. No foot movement on the delivery. That's why the ball went past under the bat. Now the dot in this over. Very good over so far, Shariful Alam. 4 dot deliveries and just a single. Let's see how he can finish the last delivery. Oh, slower. And batsman tried to defend it, though convincingly couldn't play. Dot delivery. Just one run came from it. 11 gone. NCC 48 for 4. Good bowling so far from Mutual Trust Bank. Since the spinners were bowling and they got success. Oh, solid defense from the batter. Just the bowler is turning the ball right back into the right-handed batter to get the gap to hit the pads and trapped into the leg before wicket. Outside off and cuts it really very well. Beats the fielder behind square. Oh, excellent footwork into the deep. In the meantime, couple of runs taken. Looking for 3. No. Oh, overthrow and comedy of errors there. 3 runs taken. Good running between the wickets. But 1 run gifted by MTB because of their error. 51 on the board. 50 up as well for NCC. 51 for 4. Projected score says 90 on the board. But if they want to win the game, they need to score at least nearly about 120 to 30. That would be a challenging total on the board. Oh, down the leg. Batsman tried to play the ball behind square. Rakin over there. 1 leg by. Signal by the umpire Nazmul. Mr. Nazmul, experienced campaigner. Two fielders behind square, both up inside the circle. Once again, very late, played it very late, and easy single taken. Singles are coming, but they need boundaries at this stage of the game. They need to have a move on. Look at the bowling action, pretty slow. Shoriful Shoikot, he's dependent on his slower deliveries, and he doesn't give any extra effort in his deliveries, doesn't give pressure on the deck as well. Oh, this time quicker through the air. Dot ball to finish off the over. 12 gone. NCC 53 for 4. Lots of kids and spectators around the ground. They're enjoying the game because this is weekend here in Bangladesh, Friday. Time for playing cricket and also visiting places. Actually, enjoying the leisure activities in the weekend is a nature of every human being. Shuriful Alam bowled very well in his first over. Just went for 1 run. Pretty full. Oh, direct hit could have been interesting. Oh, this is very risky, keeping the ball in the hands of the fielder and taking the run. Sometimes It's very risky when the ball used to hit the stump directly. Oh, just tried to cut the ball off the back foot. Missed it, keeping the ball very low. Shariful Alam to Minar. Once again, good delivery, tight line and length from Shariful Alam, which actually doesn't give any room to the batter to hit boundaries and overs. Oh, looking for a sweep shot. Strong appeal there. Front foot was way forward than the popping crease. That's why umpire, he wasn't interested in that appeal. 3 dot deliveries in a row. That really builds the pressure onto the batter. Mojumdar Minar once again, wicket through the air, just angling into the right-handed batter. Is dependent on arm deliveries, Shariful Alam, and pretty identical bowling to Saqib Al Hassan. Third gone, 55 for 4, NCC.
New over, new hope for NCC with that single. Moves on to 57 now NCC. It's a very hard fought inning so far. Not so good, not so bad. They have kept wickets in hand, 6 wickets, but the run rate hasn't been accelerated by these 2 not out batters.
Actually, just a 6.5 overs left. They need to hit the ball because 6 wickets in hand. There is not enough time to settle down in the crease. Already they played Mojumdar Minar 24 deliveries and Monir Zaman Minar 11 deliveries. So already they are set in the crease. Those struggling with the bat.
I think they are going to play with 16 wickets in the next match. And for that, they are keeping those wickets. Jokes apart, but I don't have any other reason except this, Rosal, because when you have wickets in hand, you need to go big from here. Yes, they tried. Specifically, Moniruzzaman Monir has been trying to go big, but eventually just bogged down in front of that off-stump line by Shariful Shoykot.
Very tight bowling from MTB. Oh, this time straight to the hands. Oh, easy catch. That's a dolly molly catch for the fielder into the cover point. Another wicket goes down. Monir Zaman Minar, he has to go back to the hut for scoring just 2 runs.
That's what happens if you don't act on time. Moniruzzaman Monir going back to the pavilion after scoring only 2 runs, but he has spent a lot of time down there in the middle. But what it means, you couldn't score more than 2, just costing those deliveries. And look at that wicket. The ball pitched up right outside off. It was there to be hit, but still no adjustment been made by the batter, and it was straight a catching practice for the fielder.
Yep, lazy approach from Monir there. just standing into the crease and played away. His hands were just forward on that occasion. The gap between hands and body is big, is huge. New batter comes in.
Nice friendly way to welcome Shamsul Huda down there. Straight, quicker, and kind of a sudden bounce. Dot to finish. 14 gone. It's 57 for 5 NCC.
Current run rate just over 4. Shariful Shoikot continues from the same end. Look at that. Just pitching 2 outside from the off and angling back into the right-handed batter and skids the ball as well.
Lofted. It is high, but not handsome. Straight to the fielder. And I guess the captain himself, Rana, took the catch. So the 6th down for NCC. And it is a sorrowful outing for Mojumdar Minar. 9 of 25. Shariful Alam with the first wicket for himself. Scoring 9 out of 25 now. Strike rate, just forget about that.
Exactly. I already mentioned that they were struggling in the wickets, settling down in the wicket because MTB bowlers, they are too good today, especially the spinners getting the wickets. New batter comes in, Saeed Ahmed. He only played 2 matches since NCC is a very newcomer in this corporate cricket industry. That's why they need to learn a lot of things from the other teams. They're trying their best in the middle, but which isn't enough on that occasion.
Absolutely. It won't be enough. So a sleep is there. And oh, appeal for the leg before. But for appealing so high, the sleep fielder just forgot to take the catch, I guess. A small leap to take that, but eventually couldn't hold that ball. And in the middle of that, the appeal was turned down by the umpire. Flight ahead again, just outside off pitching. Saves him.
And he was trying to hit the ball front square of the wickets. Looks like a sweep, but unorthodox on that occasion. Here's the pad, uphill there. And that was too quick to deal with for Saeed Ahmed in this over. And he will be looking for a wicket maiden. 4 dot deliveries and a wicket in the second delivery. That's a good shot. Driven nicely through the offside. So 1 wicket and 1 run considered by Shariful Alam in this over. Now change in voice. It's Ahmed bin Parvez will join in the com box. Good afternoon, Parvez.
Afternoon, Rosal. Difficult to add some spice to what's happening at the moment. It's been bland, especially after the prayer break. I think both teams might have had their lunch as well, and then when they're back, NCC Bank lost their way while batting 58 for 6. So they're struggling at the moment. Who's going to get them out of this trouble? That is the big question. But it's been relentless from the Mutual Trust Bank bowler. Shahabuddin Rana brings himself on. He's tried his spinners. They've done well. The faster bowlers have also contributed. So he's in here with his slow medium pace. 5 more overs to go. How far can MTB get in terms of picking up more wickets?
Shahabuddin Rana to Samsul Huda. Here's the pad and a quick run taken. It's very unusual that Shahabuddin Rana comes to bowl after 15 overs. We have seen so many times in different matches and games. Shahabuddin Rana to bowl after 5 overs or 6 overs after the power play. He used to bowl in the middle overs as well.
Brings himself into the death. I think the MTB bowlers would want to prepare themselves for the future situations they might be in. Wanted to give himself a bowl out as well. Shahabuddin Rana not bowling very quick, bowling within himself. There's a shuffle from the batter, and seeing that, Rana wanted to keep the ball away from the hitting range, but ultimately goes on for a wide. Another extra run. The current run rate still below 4 at the moment, 3.91. It's been a struggle, a constant struggle for the NCC Bank batters, especially after the top order departed.
NCC, this time down the leg, and that's a wide, 4 wide. Not a good delivery down the leg. He was trying to create the angle. That's why he misjudged in the previous delivery.
It's not the first time we've seen a ball go down the leg and go to the boundary. So NCC Bank have received some bonus runs in the form of wides. A lot of extras being bowled by the MTB bowlers. Won't be happy with that for sure.
Once again, that's a wide. It's a poor start from Shahabuddin Rana. So I think the change of position to bowl might have some concern on that occasion for not bowling exactly what he used to do in the other matches.
I think it's important for him to just stick to a line. He's not a very quick bowler, so at least he has to be accurate.
Slower delivery, just forcing the batter to defend.
Much better from Shahabuddin Rana. I think he found his radar finally. Just 3 legal deliveries in this over. It's becoming a very long over from him. 3 wides. So he has to bowl 9 deliveries to complete this.
Samsul Huda looking to hit the ball through the offside. Driven. And finds the fielder into the deep.
Field is well spread out. Lots of spaces for the batters to look for singles if they want. Saeed Ahmed back on strike.
Oh, it's the pad, but it's over the knee. That's why umpire wouldn't be interested on the occasion.
It was high, probably going down the leg as well. Here's the NCC Bank dugout. All smiles, I think. It started really well. Later on, the batting lineup faltered.
Oh, coming down the wicket, but he wasn't anywhere on the delivery. 16 gone, 67 for 6 NCC.
Beautiful clouds here, cotton candy clouds, just hovering above the ULab cricket ground here. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon, an excellent occasion for cricket, for some weekend fun. This is the Platinum Cup 2025, organized by Leo Entertainment, Sports Management and Fusion Sports. You're watching us live through our broadcast partners. Broadcast partners for this tournament, Global Sports. End of Shahabuddin Rana's over means that a new bowler will be introduced. Another slow medium pace bowler. Interesting. Lots of overs from the spinners remaining, but Shahabuddin Rana not going that way. He's trying out all his options, I guess.
Yeah, introducing the new bowler after 16 overs. It's pretty unusual. But Shahabuddin Rana is trying different things here in this ground. Single taken from the offside.
Nice to see the encouragement being given by the teammates from the NCC Bank dugout. Every run being cheered at the moment. They've put up a much better fight in this batting effort. 68 for 6. Current run rate 4.21. Firoz Mahmood, the new bowler. He's a very handy cricketer overall. Can bat really well. Can come and bowl a few overs if needed. He's also trying his hand out. Saeed Ahmed and Shamsul Huda, they've played quite a few deliveries, but not looking like they'll go for the big shots. Another single taken, quick one. Backup fielding has to be on point. They don't run on the overthrow.
.69 on the board for 6. Oh, overthrow once again. Exactly the thing happened right at the moment we would witness in the previous delivery.
Dealing in singles at the moment, the two batters. 3 singles coming off the first 4 deliveries of this over.
Oh, just with the front foot he tried to play, but then off the back foot once again, trying to cut the ball, but missed it.
Good to see that the current run rate has at least gone above 4, which means they could score at least 83, if not more. They'd want at least 90 or maybe going close to 100 if possible.
Yes, pretty much possible, but still finds the fielder there into the short point. 17 gone, 70 for 6.
Three more overs remain, 18 deliveries to go. NCC Bank would want to set a decent target, but considering the situation and the context with 6 wickets down, not easy. And MTB, we've known them for quite some time now. They have one of the best bowling lineups, one of the best bowling attacks in this Platinum Cup 2025. They've tried to use quite a few bowlers who we haven't seen in the previous match. someone like a Shahabuddin Rana himself, and then Firoz Mahmood from the other end. Shahabuddin to continue. Well bowled, nicely driven, picks up a single from the first delivery of the 18th over.
Slog overs are in progress, but we hardly see boundaries and over boundaries. Once again, looking to hit the ball straight. That's why he was coming down the wicket, but once again missed the line. Saeed Ahmed, 2 of 12 deliveries. Is struggling at the wicket. Shahabuddin Rana just went for 9 runs in his 1.2 overs. This time, catch it is the call, but fielder wasn't there. Coming back for 2. Couple of runs.
Like I said before, every run being cheered here from the NCC Bank dugout. They know how important each of these runs are. Yes, they've been aided by some wayward bowling from the MTB bowlers. Quite a few extras being conceded as well. But they won't mind. They'll take every run as it comes. 4 from 13, Saeed Ahmed. Shahabuddin Rana coming back.
Coming back, let's see. Can he get a wicket? No. Once again, full and wide, but dealt with a single. 84 is the projected score. What do you think? How many runs will they add, Parvez?
By the looks of things, it will depend on who the bowlers are. I think these are not the frontline bowlers from MTB. If they bring on the 2 frontline bowlers in the next couple of overs, 85 could be a difficult total to reach actually for NCC Bank. Oh, just look at that bounce. Shahabuddin Rana, that effort ball, gets himself a dot delivery. The 2 dots and 4 runs from this over. As I was speaking, from here on, there are 13 balls remaining. Even 13 of 13 won't give them a lot of runs. They could just reach to up to 87 most likely, but they'll need a few boundaries if they want to reach to 100 at least.
Very tough from here on because 26 runs needed of 13 deliveries. So this time just played away from his body. But he even doesn't get any fine. Doesn't get any gap on that occasion. Single to finish off the over. 75 for 6 NCC Bank. $75 for 6 after 18 overs. They need to score boundaries in the last 2 overs, which is very important for NCC Bank. However, they have not any intention to hit the ball out of the ground. I'm totally surprised to see that. Still 4 wickets in hand. This time looking to hit the ball into the onside, but must be found a fielder there.
Just finds the fielder, but at least they've got a single. As I mentioned, MTB would want to bring back their premium bowler. They've brought him back, Shipon. 3 wickets for just 2 runs into his final over. An appeal, looks like it hit the bat. Fielder was running from short fine leg towards the deep, just a single taken. Both batters actually reluctant to face AKZ Shipon at the moment. They're trying to be happy standing at the non-strikers end there. They've moved on to 77, which is not bad. You can see us live here as well. That was a bit of a surprise. Oh, this is not a surprise. A clean catch taken. MTB have been very good in the field, and the NCC batters had to go for those big shots, ultimately holding out in the deep.
Yeah, because they need to hit the ball out of the ground. As I was talking about that, there is no time to just play defenses and taking singles. That won't help them. That's what Samsul Huda, he was trying to break the shackles, but he's caught. New batter comes in. No difference will be made, Parvez.
Let's see. The intention of the batter would be important here. AKZ Shipon picking up his fourth. Already in line to be the player of the match if his team wins. That was lofted. Looked good off the bat, but did not get the distance. And a nice catch there at long on. So Shipon will be looking for his 5-wicket haul, I guess. How many balls does he have? That's the question. 3 more deliveries in the over.
Excellent bowling performance so far from AKZ Shipon. This time low full toss. Works it away into the onside for a single.
Saeed back on strike. He's the senior partner. Will at least look to get a few runs. Not give a dot ball at least.
Oh, going down the leg to make some room. Still couldn't play into the offside because his intention was to play into the offside, but the ball's direction was into the onside. Shipon. Oh, appeal. Bit ambitious appeal from Shipon and the wicketkeeper as well. But umpire remains unmoved.
End of the over. End of 19. And the score has moved on to 80 for the loss of 7 wickets. Much to the satisfaction of the NCC Bank dugout, it seems. At some point, it felt like they would struggle to reach 80. But they've done it at least. 80 on the board. Some runs for the bowlers to come and defend. MTB will be happy with the way that their spinners have bowled, but will also be wary of the fact that they haven't used their best bowlers. Few of them still having an over or 2 remaining. They've tried out some new things. They've experimented with their bowling attack. And this is the final over of the NCC Bank batting innings. How far can they go? If they can get 20, they can get to 100, but the kind of batters in the crease, not sure if that is a possibility. They must try and push to get as much as they can, at least to put up a fight when they come on to bowl.
I don't think so. They will score nearly about 20 runs in the last over. Pretty obvious. They'll score might be 10 runs in this over. Oh, outside edge. Fielder was there. Pretty fine behind square. Just a single taken. Saeed back on strike.
They'll have to go for it. They have wickets in hand. Just the 5 more deliveries remain. So they'll go for each and every delivery here. It will be a challenge for Firoz Mahmood. Into his second over.
Looking to hit big. Saeed Imran. Oh, kept it very low. Inside edge. Oh, run out chance was there. And Saeed Imran, he was hopeless. That's why he gave up.
He almost gave up in dejection. Was frustrated that his partner did not respond to the initial call. they'll have to take some risks at least. I mean, even if they need to take that risky single, they have to go for it. There's no point playing dot balls in the final over of an innings.
Oh, looking to hit big. No, inside the 30-yard circle. Straight to the fielder into the short mid-off. Takes the catch. Comfortable catch taken by the fielder. That's the end of Saeed Imran. Sharif has taken a very good catch. 75 jersey number, Shariful Alam. And pretty identical bowling action to Shakib Al Hassan.
Another wicket down. NCC Bank trying to up the tempo. The new batter walks in with some advice from the team management. Just a few deliveries remain. They'll try to maximize the number of runs they can get from here on. We've seen some very low scoring matches turning out to be tight encounters in this tournament, so you never know. If NCC Bank can get a good start with the ball, anything can still happen, but they will be happier with the kind of batting effort that they've put up today. The other week, NCC Bank struggled to put up a good score, was chased pretty easily in the end before rain came in. Firoz Mahmood picked up a wicket as well. He'll be happy with what he's done. The fielders for MTB have been supportive of the bowler. The new batter in.
New batter comes in, Bayjid, if I'm not wrong. Oh, what a shot. But straight to the fielder there. And fielder couldn't hold the ball. Goodness me. Everything happening here. Drama goes on.
The catch not taken. The single denied. Maybe the new batter believes that he can hit the ball out of the park, or else they've missed out on a run scoring opportunity.
Yep. Once again looking to hit big. This time straight to the hands of the fielder there. Short third. Goes back to short point to take that catch. Ronnie goes for a duck. He faced 2 deliveries. 9 wicket goes down.
It's a very disappointing end to the innings for NCC Bank. They were on 80 for 7. And in this final over, they've lost 2 wickets and just put up a single run on the board. Firoz Mahmood having a fantastic final over here for MTB. And the last batter comes in, Raihan Jamil. In terms of batting prowess, I'm sure he's not the best person to be facing the final few deliveries, but he'll try to go for it, or maybe at least try and stay not out so NCC Bank can play out their 20 overs without getting all out. Firoz Mahmood 2 for 4 from his 1.5 overs. Has bowled a fantastic final over here. Just this 1 run conceded and 2 wickets picked up.
Exactly, turning out to be a great over. This time single to finish off the innings for NCC Bank. 82 for 9 after 20 overs. And NCC Bank batters, they put their full effort here in this game against MTB. MTB is a very strong side. Their bowling side is very strong. They have some potential bowlers who showed some excellence today with the ball against NCC Bank. They bowled out Citibank for 98 runs. Let's have a look at the batting card. 11 runs for the captain Rakin. Extras 28 runs. 15 runs of 17 deliveries the captain himself scored, and he's the highest run scorer from the side. And without these two, everyone is in single digit. 28 extra runs given by the bowlers of MTB. That adds extra value to NCC Bank.
Well, without those 28 runs, they'd be barely scoring over 50. So the bowling, they've done well in general, but I think they won't be happy with the kind of extras that they've given. Habib Talukdar, just the 2 overs for him. Wicketless. Cesar picked up a 1 wicket, but was expensive. AKZ Chipon was the pick of the bowlers. 4 wickets for just 6 runs from his 4 overs with 18 dot deliveries. Tushar bowled well. Shoikat, Shariful, Shahabuddin Rana, the captain, and Firoz Mahmood in the end coming in and picking up a couple of wickets in the final over of the NCC Bank batting innings. So they've finished with 82 for 9. Top scorer Moshur Miraj Rahman with 15. And AKZ Chipon picking up 4 wickets for just 6 runs. Now the target for MTB will be 83 runs from 120 deliveries. So we're taking a short break. We'll be back with the Mutual Trust Bank run chase.
Coming through the bat of GM Imran Hossain. It's kind of relaxed dugout. Only 84 runs, only 83 runs is the target. And the firepower MTV does have in their side. It shouldn't take that much time. Clears his front leg. A quick single. So a single, four, and another single. So a few family members of MTB officials, yes, coming into the ground to spend a few time, and in between MTB batters, giving them a nice hangout through that boundary. It was fast, it was slashy, and it was the second boundary in this over.
Very fiery start from MTB as expected, and the skipper Shahabuddin Rana, you would have expected the openers to finish the game very quickly because they need a very good run rate to be on the top of the table, because this is the second game. They need to win the game. Oh, shot. Excellent shot. Couple of bounces inside the rope. Expensive over comes to an end from Faisal Hossain. 14 came from it. 14 for none after one.
Brilliantly played. Clears the front leg. Jam-packed back leg it was. And it was being struck so hard. Couple of bounces before the fence.
Look at that. MTV players, they are practicing in the nets. Next batter to come, perhaps he's practicing in the nets. Didar Imran, 9 of 4 deliveries, and he was a player of Bangladesh under 17 cricket team back then, and now he's playing these corporate cricket tournaments. He's an excellent player from the side, and played a very good knock in the first game against Citibank, and that helped Mutual Trust Bank to win that game.
Yeah, some family outing down there at the ground. It's a holiday. Oh, the holiday shot is on. Oh, but at the same time, not a holiday outing for the fielder down there. Missed the opportunity of having the first wicket.
That's poor fielding from NCC Bank. When you were just chasing a low total, so you don't have that luxury to miss these catches. Oh, this time down the leg side, missed by the wicket keeper. This time penalty run. Goodness me, 5 extra runs.
Smiling dugout, smile of disappointment for sure. Captain Mushir Miraj, I think, taking a bit rest. It was a tiresome outing. It was a dolly. It was a dolly for the batter Didar Imran. Slashed it through that open face of the blade and clears that deep extra cover region for a boundary. Flurry of boundaries for MTB.
When you bowl full and wide, and then the batter won't pardon you. That's what we saw in the previous delivery. Oh, this time high up in the air. Miscue should be taken. Yes, it is caught at short third. First wicket goes down of MTB. Didar Imran. He has to go back to the hut.
It is a one-way traffic for MTB, and they are paddling up, increasing the gear and trying to accelerate. The Hulk Imran going back to the pavilion, some sort of green cream on his face. First wicket down on 25. Here it is. The green Hulk is going back to the pavilion. A bit angry start by him. It was there to be hit, but it was a bit early, I guess, for Didar Imran to slash it hard, and it went high up in the air, but a cool and calm catch down there, the short third.
Yeah, exactly. He picked up very early. That's why mistiming was there. He had to pay the price. Didar Imran. New batter comes in. But both the openers, Didar Imran and GM Imran Hossain Roni, they hurried onto the bowlers to win the game very quickly. Off the back foot, just pushes the ball and also clears the 30-yard circle. Chase is on for the fielder there. Bajid, in the meantime, couple of runs taken, and Shariful Shoikot off the mark with this couple.
Runs are coming through very with the ease. Again a soft drive for another single. 2 gone, I think. No, it's only 1 ball left in this over. Already 28. 55 now required from 109 deliveries. It should be a piece of cake from here. Waited and waited, but couldn't capitalize it well. It could have been a wide, but he traced that, he chased that, and finally ended up with only a single. 2 gone, 29 for 1.
Rahan Jamil went for 10 runs. Faisal Hussain, in fact. Rahan Jamil bowled the previous over and went for 10 runs and picked up the wicket of Didar Imran. This time played it into the offside for a single. 30 runs on the board. Very quick. Mutual Trust Bank. They're very quick scoring runs for their team. They're thinking about the net run rate as well. 53 runs needed of just 107 deliveries. Oh, looking to hit the ball, but just fallen short to the fielder into the extra cover. Very good fielding there. Single taken though. Slow left arm orthodox Faisal slogged it and beats the fielder into the mid-wicket region for a boundary. Squeezes over the boundary line. 4 more runs for Mutual Trust Bank. Excellent. Just look at the adjustment from GM Imran Hossain Roni there. After pitching the ball, bend on knee. Oh, catch it is the call. High up in the air. And that's out of the rope. 6 more runs for Mutual Trust Bank. Look at the pickup from GM Imran Hussain Roni. He got into his arc and picked it up perfectly. This time trying to drag the ball into the onside, but he missed the line. Tried to play with the cross bat. Should have been played with the vertical bat. Just takes the single to keep the strike for the next over. 3 gone. MTB 42 for 1.
Three overs done and dusted. It's 42 for 1. It should be a one-way traffic from here for MTB. And we'll be going for a short interview straight down to the ground after a while of drive down to there at the mid-off. Well fielded. They're not hurrying down everything. They're trying to go big, but with a calculative risk. Just 83 on board to defend NCC Bank. They need to take wickets in a bundle. But not now. Played it so well. Picked the ball early and then pulled it away. Down to the park. Down to the dugouts of NCC Bank. Straight to that deep mid-wicket region.
Excellent shot. That's a pickup shot. Just stand and deliver. Oh, look at that slash. Even harder than the previous one. Shoriful Shoikot, he's on fire. He joins the party with the GM Imran Hussain Roni. Back-to-back boundaries for Shoriful Shoikot. He's taking charge on Raihan Jamil.
ফোকাস ঠিক করো ও বলে না তো বলে না কেন ওই ক্যামেরাতে যান শুরু করে দিয়েছে দেন থ্রি হ্যাঁ দেন ওকে ভলিউম যাইতেছে কিন্তু এই যে ভলিউম যাইতেছে নেটে দেখতে হবে এই জায়গায় আমার কি ফাইটটা জ্যাক দেখালাম লাইভে হচ্ছে এ রে
There is some technical inconvenience. Will we go back to the boundary line within few minutes? Forwards gone, 61 for 1. Made 22 runs in 96 deliveries. They're in a very hurry, and asking run rate just a 1.38.
যিনি আসলে গ্র্যাজুয়েট করেছেন মেবি ফ্রম আ ডিফারেন্ট ডিসিপ্লিন দ্যান ফিনান্স অর আদার্স, তাহলে তাদের জন্য, তারা যদি ভালো ক্রিকেটার হন, তাদের জন্য কি কোনো সুযোগ ইন জেনারেল থাকে টু জয়েন আ ফিনান্সিয়াল ইনস্টিটিউশন লাইক এমটিবি?
জি ডেফিনেটলি। আপনি জানেন যে ব্যাংকিং কিন্তু এখন হ্যাভ বিকাম আ
Samsul Huda,
এখানে কিন্তু
he's being introduced by the skipper
করে যারা কিনা নট অনলি ফ্রম বিজনেস
of NCC Bank,
থেকে আছে আপনার
Moshir Rahman.
সেগুলো আমি যদি বলি ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং, কম্পিউটার সায়েন্স এবং ব্যাংকিং এখন যেদিকে
GM Imran Hussain Ronnie, he's on strike, 20 of 10 deliveries.
এখন কিন্তু সমস্ত অর্গানাইজেশনই এআই ড্রিভেন এর দিকে
Oh,
ঝুঁকছে।
too far
তো
away.
সেই জায়গাটাতে
That's
আসলে
why
ক্যাপিটালাইজ করার জন্য আমাদের
the bowler,
ডিফারেন্ট
Samsul Huda,
ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ডের
he
গ্র্যাজুয়েটের
started
প্রয়োজন
his
হয়।
over with
তো
a wide.
ডেফিনেটলি
Not a
ডিফারেন্ট
good start.
ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ডের গ্র্যাজুয়েটসদেরও ব্যাংকে কন্ট্রিবিউট করার আসলে
Ultimately,
অনেক
it's
বড়
not a good
স্কোপ
outing
রয়েছে এবং সেই জায়গাটা আমরা
for-
অ্যাক্টিভলি ফোকাস দিই।
এবং আপনারা যেহেতু পায়োনিয়ার্স, এই বিষয়টা নিয়ে আসলে ডিসকাশনটা শেষ করতে পারি। ড্রেসিং রুমে আপনারা কিভাবে আসলে মোটিভেট করেন আপনাদের যারা যারা নতুন উঠতি প্লেয়াররা আসছেন, বা কোনো একটা টুর্নামেন্টকে বেস করে যখন একটা প্ল্যানিং আপনারা করেন?
রাইট, আমাদের প্রতিটা টুর্নামেন্টে আসলে ভালো করার এবং ভালো করা বলতে আমরা চ্যাম্পিয়ন ফাইট দিই সবসময়। চ্যাম্পিয়ন করার জন্যই আমরা আসলে টিম রেডি করি এবং এটাই একটা বিগেস্ট মোটিভেশন হিসেবে কাজ করে আমাদের টিমের যারা প্লেয়ার আছে, কারণ প্রত্যেকেই এই জিনিসটা ক্লিয়ার থাকে যে এমটিবি ইজ হিয়ার টু চ্যাম্পিয়ন। তো ওই জায়গাটাতে আমরা সবসময় চেষ্টা করি যে প্লেয়াররা যেন উদ্বুদ্ধ থাকে। আমরা তাদেরকে যথেষ্ট পরিমাণ প্র্যাকটিস ফেসিলিটি প্রোভাইড করি, তাদের খেলার জন্য যে ধরনের রিকোয়ারমেন্টস, যে ধরনের টাইম ফ্রেম দরকার সেটা আমরা চেষ্টা করি ফ্রম অ্যান অর্গানাইজেশন পার্সপেক্টিভ তাদেরকে সেটা প্রোভাইড করার জন্য, সো দ্যাট তারাও যেন সময় বের করতে পারে এবং একই সাথে যেন মোটিভেট থাকে টু ডু ওয়েল ফর দ্য ব্যাংক।
হোপফুলি এমটিবির এই প্ল্যাটিনাম কাপের যাত্রাটাও খুব ভালো হবে এই আশাই করছি। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ ফর হ্যাভিং ইউর টাইম।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
So, back to the combox.
Yes, it was a nice interview from Ahmed bin Parvez with the MTB official talking about the perspective of this bankers tournament through which emerging players coming out and they're trying to capitalize the tremendous platform to show up their skills after lots of hassle. Again, just one bounce into the fence. They are not settling down us also. They are not letting us to have some chit chats, to have some foods, some nuts. They're getting the nuts away from the NCC bowlers.
Exactly, and my fellow commentator Ahmed bin Parvez, he asked me actually that if I'm octopus ball or not, and I said previously that it would be an easy chase for NCC Bank. Look at that. That's a humongous one. 6 runs and scores level now. Just 1 run need for MTB to win the game, and they will win the game by 9 wickets. A comfortable victory for MTB will be on. Just they need 1 run to win the game. Look at this over. 21 runs came from it. Just 4 deliveries bowled by Samsul Huda. Oh, coming down the wicket. And that's over. Over and over the boundary line. 6 runs. So what a way to finish up the match. MTB won the game by 9 wickets. Victory margin is huge for Mutual Trust Bank. Congratulations MTB, and they're undefeated in this tournament. 2 games they played and 2 wins for them.
2 out of 2 for Mutual Trust Bank. You can trust their process, you can trust their batting, bowling, fielding, everything. They are everywhere. And they need to be, because tomorrow is a big game coming up on Super Saturday. when Mutual Trust Bank will face Bragg Bank PLC in the first match of the day. So before that, this thumping victory will impact a lot, will boost up their confidence, as they know their game very well, and they will be up against one of the toughest competitors in the tournament, runners up from the last tournament. So they will be eyeing that match. But in this match, there is no competition. Look at the batting card. Didar Imran, after a flashy 6 ball 13, just passed. But after that, the rest of the job has been done by GM Imran Hussain Ronnie and Shariful Shoykot. Ronnie scored 46 unbeaten from 15. Look at the strike rate of each batter, in fact.
306 for GM Imran Hussain Ronnie and Shariful Shoykot 275. Let's have a look at the bowling card. Just 1 wicket they took from MTV, Raihan Jamil. 2 overs, 29 for 1, and the rest of the bowlers are wicketless. Let's have a look at the summary, Pranthor.
A very short and crisp. 20 overs for NCC, only 82 runs, and in reply, only 5th over that has been the curtain of this match. Mutual Trust Bank bundled this match in a hurry, winning this match by 9 wickets. Huge margin. And he's the player of the match, AKZ Shipon from the Mutual Trust Bank. 4 overs, 2 made and 6 runs for wicket. Come on. That is phenomenal by Shipon. We'll be heading towards the post-match presentation shortly.
আচ্ছা অনার্স
Welcome you all to the post-match presentation. This was the Platinum Cup 2025, and an interesting match between Mutual Trust Bank and NCC Bank just ended, where Mutual Trust Bank won the match easily by 9 wickets. So congratulations to Mutual Trust Bank. And here we have with us to provide the Player of the Match award our esteemed umpire, Mr. Asadur Rahman. And the Player of the Match, it was an easy decision in the end with his 4 wickets for just 6 runs from 4 overs, which included 18 dot balls. It's Shipon from Mutual Trust Bank. An excellent bowling performance from the left arm spinner, really entertained all of us and ensured that MTB go on and chase a very low total in the end. They've made it 2 wins out of 2. Congratulations to MTB and of course to Shipon, the player of the match. Shipon, ওভারঅল আপনাদের টিমের পারফরমেন্স তো সাধারণত ভালো হয়, কর্পোরেট টুর্নামেন্টগুলোতে আপনারা সবসময় ভালো করেন, আপনার পারফরমেন্সও খুব ভালো হয়। আজকে কতটুকু ভালো লাগছে কন্ট্রিবিউট করতে পেরে?
হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই যে কোনো ম্যাচেই কন্ট্রিবিউট করতে পারলে ভালো লাগে। তো স্পেশালি ম্যাচ তো ম্যাচ হলে অন্যরকম একটা ফিলিংস থাকে, তো ভালো লাগছে আর কি দলের জয় টপ রাখার জন্য।
উইকেটের মধ্যে আমরা দেখছিলাম যে আপনারা পেসার স্পিনার 2 এন্ড থেকেই 2 ধরনের বোলিং চেষ্টা করে যাচ্ছিলেন। আপনার বোলিংটা বিশেষভাবে এফেক্টিভ হয়েছে আজকে, নতুন কিছু কি চেষ্টা করেছেন?
না, আমি আসলে খুব বেশি কিছু ভাবি না, আমার সবে টার্গেট থেকে স্ট্যাম্প বল করা। তো আল্লাহর মতে সেই প্ল্যানই আগিয়েছিলাম আর সাকসেস হয়েছে।
2 ম্যাচ থেকে 2টো জয়, নিশ্চয়ই সামনে আরও ভালো কিছু আশা করছেন।
হ্যাঁ, সামনের লক্ষ্য তো একটা আছে, বাট আমরা তো টার্গেট ম্যাচ বাই ম্যাচ আগাচ্ছি। তো দেখা যাক, আর টিম স্পিড খুব ভালো আছে, ভালো শেপে আছে বলারও, ব্যাটসম্যানরাও। তো ইনশাল্লাহ আশা করছি সামনে ম্যাচগুলোতে এখন যেরকম আছি আমরা ইনশাল্লাহ আরও ভালো করার চেষ্টা করবো আর কি।
অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ শিপন। Good luck for the remainder of the tournament. And that brings us to the end of the post-match presentation. It's an honor to call back Mr. Asadur Rahman, our esteemed umpire, officiating in this corporate tournament, but we've always seen him doing all these matches in the list A cricket, in first class cricket, in international cricket as well. So Asadur Rahman being here, taking part in this corporate tournament, how do you feel overall? What's the vibe here?
বাংলা করি ক্রিকেট আম্পায়ারিং ক্রিকেট ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে আমার কাছে, এটা যদি আমার প্রফেশন, বাট এটা প্যাশন থেকেই প্রফেশন হয়েছে। সো আমি এখানে যে কোনো ম্যাচে আমি খুব এনজয় করি। আর যেই টুর্নামেন্টে গেলে মানে আমি অ্যাটমসফিয়ারটা ভালো লাগে, সেখানে আরও বেশি এনজয় করি। তো এটা প্লাটিনাম কাপ, এটা আমি লাস্ট ইয়ার আমি এখানে করেছি, ফাইনাল শো করেছি। তো এখানকার যারা আছে অর্গানাইজার বা এই টুর্নামেন্টের যে একটা অ্যাটমসফিয়ার, এটা আমি খুব এনজয় করি। তো আমার খুব ভালো লাগে। তো যেখানে এই বা আমাদের জায়গার থেকে আমরা ভালো লাগে, সেই জায়গাটা কাজ করতে খুব ভালো লাগে। তো এখানে এনজয় করে আমি খুব এনজয় করি।
যখন আপনার লিস্টেড কোনো টুর্নামেন্টে খেলা হচ্ছে, সেখানে আপনাদের এক ধরনের সিরিয়াসনেস থাকে, এখানে কি সিরিয়াসনেসের ব্যত্যয় ঘটে না? ইটস অল দ্য সেম আপনাদের জন্য, এভরি ডে ইজ এ নিউ ডে?
না, এটা এভরিডেজ এটা নিউ ডে, এটা খুব সত্যি কথা। প্রতিটা বল ডে না, প্রতিটা বলই আমাদের কাছে নতুন করে একটা আমরা নতুনভাবে দেখি যে আমরা বল টু বল কনসেন্ট্রেট করি, ওভার টু ওভার বা ম্যাচ টু ম্যাচ বা পুরো ইনিংস টু ইনিংস, এটা করা সম্ভব না। আপনি যখন ব্যাপারটাকে ছোট করে আনবেন, তত ব্যাপারটা আপনার কাছে ইজি হবে এবং সহজ হবে। হ্যাঁ, তো আমরা বল টু বল, আর যে কোনো খেলায়, যেটা ন্যাশনাল লিগ হোক, যেখানে সাকিব খেলুক আর একটা 13-এর ছেলে খেলুক, আমাদের কাছে খেলার ওই জায়গাটা একই। মানে আমার তো ডিসিশন মেকার, তো আমি আমার তো একটা দায়িত্ব। তো আমি যদি এটা ভুল দেই, সেটা সাকিবের দিলেও খারাপ লাগে, আর 13-এর যে সেটা খেলে তেমনি আরও বেশি খারাপ লাগে, বিকজ ওদের তো একটা ফিউচার সামনে। তো আমি যদি আমার দ্বারা যদি একটা ভুল আমাদের সিদ্ধান্ত হয়, তো ওরা তো এটা সাফার করে। তো এখানে দায়িত্ব একটা ব্যাপার। আর আমি মনে করি প্রতিটা আম্পায়ার এই দায়িত্ব নিয়ে মাঠে যায়, প্রতিটা ম্যাচই সমান দায়িত্ব।
আপনারা আসলে আমাদের সবাইকে অনেক ইন্সপায়ার করেন, এবং এই থ্যাঙ্কলেস জবটার জন্য আপনাকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। এই কর্পোরেট টুর্নামেন্টের সঙ্গে, প্লাটিনাম কাপের সঙ্গে সংযুক্ত থাকার জন্য আপনাকে ধন্যবাদ, এবং ভবিষ্যতেও নিশ্চয়ই আপনি কন্টিনিউ করবেন আমাদের সঙ্গে, সেটাই আশা করি। Thank you very much. This was Mr. Asadur Rahman, our esteemed umpire for the game. ও আচ্ছা, আপলোডই শেষ হয় নাই? না, আমি ভাবছি আপলোড শেষ করে তোর ভিউজ কাউন্ট করতেছিস, তাড়াতাড়ি করে এখন
And the match has been done and dusted by Mutual Trust Bank. And here's the highlights of this NCC Bank versus Mutual Trust Bank. NCC Bank started well, but after that flurry of wickets, and the Mutual Trust Bank bowlers came back pretty strong in this match with wickets in regular interval. Here's a few slashes from the batter, and after that coming around the wicket trying to create that angle, but no angle. It worked for the batter, but after that I guess the spin wizards coming into the play. In between few boundaries been scored, but here is the sorcery from the spinners. Brilliant comeback. A few footwork down there by the fielders. And here's the catch. As I mentioned that they were losing their wickets now and then. It was an easy task for the bowlers. Some straight shots, but only resulted in a catch. Another straight drive, but also that resulted in a catch. Top shots been attempted, but only catches everywhere. You could find the fielders so easily. And in reply of 83 runs target, MTB just stormed in to that target through those boundaries and over boundaries. Played shots in every corner of the ground with a regular interval. In contrast of losing wickets, they were scoring runs. Only that wicket down, but afterwards was a very easy task for the MTB batters. A few shots, and there is the style with the bat for the batters. And with that big six, and after that boundary, it was an easy job for the Mutual Trust Bank, winning this match by 9 wickets. We'll be coming back tomorrow morning with this MTB team, where they will get their opponent Bragg Bank Limited. Till then, it's a goodbye from the Combox. Stay well, stay healthy.